What's poppin'? Brand new whip, just hopped in. I got options. I can pass that.
Woo, child, it is ghetto up there in Potomac. Woo, I ain't never, ever going there. What it do, T-Squad? It's your girl, Keisha, a.k.a. Color Me Pynk, child, and I am here with a new behind-the-scenes T video. All of y'all been hitting me up in my DMs all day long like I ain't seen this dang on video. It's been everywhere. Whoo, child, let's get into the tea. Whoa. So, you guys, I guess this all went down last night in Potomac. Word on the street, and this is what the story is saying, that there was an all-out brawl during filming for season 8 of Real Housewives of Potomac earlier tonight, which was July 13th, with sources telling TV Deets exclusively that friends of the cast are the ones to blame. According to our rock-solid insiders, Keiana Stewart and Deborah Williams were involved in a shocking physical confrontation at the launch party for Ashley Darby and Giselle Bryant's new active line with Candace Dillard Bassett in the middle of the mayhem. Now, before I even continue, let's dissect what I just read. First of all, we got Keiana Stewart, who is a friend of Wendy's in this upcoming season. I think that she's going to officially be a friend of the show this season. You know, friends of the show get paid. They're under contract. And Deborah, we know her from last week that looked like a Muppet baby. And she was the one that said that Chris was trying to talk to her. Now, that's Ashley's friend. I don't think that she's an actual friend of this season. I think that she's still an extra. Now, they were involved in an altercation at the launch party for Ashley and Giselle's new activewear. Explain to me why the two countryest people on the show decided to band together to do an activewear. Giselle don't even know how to dress in pajamas, let alone activewear. This is about to look like some 1980s Jane Fonda foolishness. All Ashley know how to do is show her titties and wear a mini skirt. And Giselle is all over the place. She don't know whether she is starring as an extra in an old Madonna video for Like a Virgin, hey, or an old Pebbles video or old Babyface video, but everything is old when it comes to Giselle. Ain't nothing about her new school, trendy, chic at all. Everything about Giselle is throwback because that's when she was at her best back in the day. But I can't wait to see how this fitness line gonna look, child, because can't neither one of them put an outfit together to save their life. And Candace is in the middle of this, which is not surprising to me at all. She's usually in the middle of the foolishness. Let's continue. So Deborah and Candace had been talking ish about each other all night. A source close to production on The Real Housewives of Potomac tells TV Deets exclusively Candace was confronting Deborah about what she had been saying about Chris Bassett, and Keiana walked up and got herself involved. Now, as far as Potomac is concerned, Potomac should be almost done filming at this point. They have gone on their last cash trip. So the fact that this situation between Deborah and Candace, as far as this whole Chris situation, is still either being talked about or just getting brought up at the end of the season, either or, I got a problem with it because I don't want to see a whole season of Candace and this extra going back and forth over whether or not Chris was trying to holler at her. And then if it's brought up at the end of the season, why are we just not addressing this until the end of the season? Either way, I got an attitude. Let's continue. Keiana, who is joining the Real Housewives of Potomac season 8 as a friend. Okay, so she is a friend. So Deborah is still an extra. Not even getting paid for this. As a friend to Wendy Osifo, was the one to throw the first punch, but it was Deborah who may end up with the last laugh. According to our sources, Deborah ate Keiana up. Lies. Reveals a Potomac insider who probably was Deborah, explaining that Keiana's getting involved only made things worse. Deborah definitely won. I got the footage. She did not. According to our insiders, Deborah is not set to appear as an official cast member on the new season of the show and was only in attendance due to the event being for Ashley's new business. The brawl wasn't the only notable moment from the night. However, as another insider reveals, Candiace also exchanged words with Mia. Oh my God, the ghetto. Talking about the ghetto. Okay, now let's take a look at this footage, child, because I ain't got time. You see right here, you see Candace. That's Wendy. I think that's Ashley. That's Giselle. That's Keiana. And that's Deborah right there, child. And as you can see, Keiana won, you know. Then they all come crashing down to the ground. And then I think this is Karen right here. It looks like Karen's wig. So, child, this is a mess. A big mess. And then this is the after effects when security jumped in. But why is Candace picking up a bottle? Like, girl, oh my God. That's what happened the last time. But didn't nobody say that she cut Monique in the face? But okay, that's a whole nother conversation for another day. But all right. Yeah, a mess. And once again, that's Candace, that's Wendy, that's Keiana, that's Ashley, that's Keiana right there, that's Giselle, I believe, that's Deborah, that looks like Mia back there. Yeah, she was clocking her all upside the head, child. Ooh. I know they is sore today. And it looks like Karen once again. I cannot. One thing that I just want to talk about and point out is that, you know, when everything happened between Monique and Candace in season 5, you know how Giselle and Robin and Wendy and even Candiace all persecuted Monique and saying that, you know, she was violent, and we don't do that on this show. We are women of integrity. And since she left the show, there has still been numerous cases of altercations that have resulted in people getting physical. Let's go back to Candiace and Mia's first season on the show. They up there throwing lettuce at each other and stuff, almost coming to a brawl. Then you got last season when Mia threw the drink at Wendy and then hit her numerous times with her purse. Now you got this season with a friend of and an extra having an all-out fight. Candace is grabbing bottles to hit somebody upside the head, whom that person I believe is Deborah. Like, come on now. Y'all is ratchet. Y'all are ratchet. Y'all done had more altercations in Potomac than any other housewife franchise at this point. Y'all ratchet. Y'all ghetto. Y'all hood. Okay? Y'all can stop with all that. We are classy ladies and this, that, and the third. And then I know some of you are going to say, well, it wasn't any of the main cast members fighting. Well, we saw Candace picking up a bottle to hit somebody. So we're not going to say that. This energy of people putting their hands on each other is still there. It's still very much there. And Monique ain't got nothing to do with it. As of this point, it seems like Candace is always involved in something physical, or Mia is always involved in something physical. And that needs to be checked. It really honestly does. Because this is just getting out of control. Like, seriously, we told y'all to bring it this season, but we ain't tell y'all to bring it like this. Like, what is going on? Like, seriously, what is going on? This is just ratchet. It really honestly is. We like fun shade. We like when people go back and forth shading each other and reading each other down. But seeing grown tail women in their 30s or early 40s or whatever actually getting physical like this is an embarrassment. It really honestly is, because I know they sore. I know each and every one of them had to take a bath in some Epsom salt, because I know them Their bodies is, you know, riddled with aches and pains, honey. They had to get their body probably massaged with alcohol and all types of stuff, child, because when you get my age, you can't be rumbling in the jungle like this no more and think you just about to bounce back the next day. Nah, all of them on life support. Life support. And once again, Candace, what was you going to do with that bottle? Was you really going to hit somebody with a bottle? Now, mind you, the cameras had already left for the day. So none of this was caught on actual Bravo cameras. So they're going to have to get this footage from people that were there, from online or whatever, when this episode airs. But this is a mess. This is really, truly trifling, and this needs to be addressed, that we cannot continue to have these physical altercations. We really cannot. And people like Giselle and Candace and Robin and Wendy all need to be held responsible for the comments that they made back in season 5, because we know that especially Giselle and Robin was so tight-lipped about when Mia attacked Wendy last season. Now what y'all gonna say? What are y'all gonna say now? What are y'all gonna say now? Because y'all was mums the word last season, and now this stuff is continuing. So shame on y'all. Shame on y'all. This is really a mess. Really, honestly is. And all over something that Deborah said about Chris. And I want to know, when this airs, why did Keiana jump in it to fight this lady when it didn't even have nothing to do with her, according to what we know? Unless they already had some beef brewing between them throughout the season. Because either you just trying to get camera time, trying to have a moment. Like, what's going on, sis? Because this is just redonkulous. Redonkulous. Now, the one thing about it, if that is Giselle in this yellow with this ponytail, which I firmly believe it is, and she fell on the ground, child, please let it be Giselle. Please let it be Giselle, because I hollered seeing her fall. Because that's what you get. God don't like ugly. Child. Woo! So y'all let me know what y'all think about the rumble in the jungle over there in Potomac. Child, they need to be on WeTV. WeTV, Zeus, child, VH1. Like, put Potomac over there, because ain't nothing about this spelling housewives, honey. This is... Wags didn't even get down like this. Jesus Christ. Let's talk about it down below, y'all, in the comment section. Make sure to thumbs up this video, like and subscribe, and hit that notification bell button. I love you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.